Hey everybody. So good friend of mine called me out on having not made a video lately, and got me thinking about it, and I've been kind of down lately, and so I've been kind of ignoring my YouTube therapy, I guess you could call it. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure in my last video I told everybody that I lost all my grant money. So I'm trying to find a job. I think I'm gonna start driving for Uber again. Or no, Lyft. Probably start that tomorrow. I got all the insurance stuff and everything else taken care of today. Kind of terrified. You know, last time I did it, I was full-on guy, and you know, I'm a bit more comfortable in the world, so I'm a little worried, because you never know who's going to get in your car with you. So I got that bugging me, but I'll get over that. Friday night I attempted to go on a date. Very beautiful girl, very smart, very creative, very interesting. I would have had a lot of fun with her. Got downtown, and anxiety hit me full force. I couldn't even get out of the car. And she texted me and said she was running really late, and that it wouldn't be able to stay very long because it's it was getting late, and that she's got a kid, so she's probably got to get home to her kid. And so I just I said, look, I'm not doing so good anyway. Can we just reschedule? And she seemed pretty cool with it. And, we were supposed to have lunch the next day, and I heard from her like 4 times, and nothing. And even though I promised myself I wouldn't do it, I still texted her and just see how she was today. And I just laid it out there and went, look, it's totally okay if it's a no, but I need to know, are you still interested in meeting me? And her answer was, yes, I'm still interested in meeting you, but life's crazy right now, and I don't think it's fair to anybody to date. Of course, the typical me wants to think the best of everybody and just assumes that's the true answer. And then there's the other me, where the only thing I can think of is I'm not good enough. I annoyed her in some way. I did something wrong, and here I am at ground zero again, and I'm getting sick of ground zero. It just seems like every time I let somebody in, I get disappointed. And it's getting really old. It really is. Sad thing is I put a lot of effort into Friday night. I was getting ready for like 4 hours. Damn nail polish, I'd put it on and then fuck it up and start over, or put too many layers on at once so it just never dried, so I'd start over. And then I couldn't decide if I wanted to just kind of go slightly casual or try to work up the courage to really dress up. And I kind of went somewhere in the middle. I wore a pair of jeans I don't wear, because they're skinny jeans, and I don't feel comfortable, except for when I'm dressed as me, to wear those, because it's definitely girl pants. And so I put those on, and then I have a pair of really cute boots that have these laces at the back, and I put them on, and promptly took them back off and put on flats because I was worried I was too tall. I had my makeup done perfectly. I had purple along the bottom here, and then up in here was purples and reds and stuff. And honestly, I think it's the best job I've done yet. And not a person in this world got to see it. I took a picture, but it was so far away you'd never see it. So I went home that night and I've stayed cooped up in my house all day today. Yesterday I did get out and went and saw Ashley, and that was nice. I was basically having a panic attack half the night though, just because my back was to the door and there was just too many people in there for me, but it was nice to get out of the house for a little while. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm motivated one minute and then I crash the next. I'm so far off diet right now, it's not even funny. Which is probably why I don't feel good. I don't think I ate yesterday except for the dinner I had with Ashley, which was it was at least home cooked. It wasn't the healthiest things, it was barbecue, but at least it's food. Today, pretty much the only thing I've gotten in my body is Halloween candy and a slice of pizza, which sure shit is not on my diet. I don't understand how somebody I've never even met can cause me so much angst. And she's done nothing wrong. Maybe I'm not ready to date. Probably never be ready to date. I'm just tired of being alone. Yeah, my cat's great company, but she doesn't like hugging much. Of course, there's two of my female friends that I have massive crushes on, and they are completely and totally hetero and have no interest in me. Which is okay. It's my own problem, not theirs. And they're great friends, so I don't want to jeopardize that by being stupid. That bugs me too. It bugs me that there's at least one person in this world that I mentally mesh with so amazingly that makes me wish I was still a boy. Of course, I'm probably not her type in the first place, even as a boy, so it'd be kind of pointless to shave my head and go back, because it ain't gonna do me damn good anyway. Well, that's what's going on in my world. I don't think I've told anybody on YouTube yet. I went and had my consult Thursday, and that was a great experience. Something I'll never be able to afford, but it was a great experience. I felt whole. I felt natural. I looked in the mirror and it just felt right. I was joking around with one of my friends and wonder if while they're taking out a kidney to pay for it, if they'll put the implants in for me. There's just so many roadblocks to this. I I'm trying to live a good life. I'm trying to be genuine. I'm trying to be me. And it seems like every 10 minutes I run into something new. Ooh, excuse me. Another reason why I shouldn't be me, or I should just give up. And it's hard not to. It's hard not to just stop taking my meds and shave my head and go back to being miserable old Travis. There's days when I think it's a mistake. There's days when I think that, all those people that say, you're not a real girl, you're just confused, or this or that, they're right. Maybe I'm just delusional. I look like I have rabbit ears coming out of my head from my lip. The test is either whether I'm strong enough to keep going, or whether I'm smart enough to realize I'm going the wrong way. And I don't know which one's which. I don't know what the right answer is. I just keep fumbling along and barely surviving. If anything, to not have to worry about where rent's coming from, whether or not I can pay my car payment. I'm sure everybody listening to me has been there, done that, and probably still doing it. And I'm just being a whiny little bitch. I probably am. Guess it kind of goes back to that thing of hopefully somebody can listen to how shitty my life is and not feel so shitty about their own. Alright, I'm sick of the pity party. I think I'm gonna try to get a couple things done and go to bed early, maybe get some sleep. I got a long day of screwing up my life tomorrow to go, so got that going for me. So, like I like to always say, because apparently it's turning into my way of saying goodbye, is just be good and do good and do the right thing. Be kind to each other. Don't be a jackass. Be honest. If you don't like somebody, tell them. If you love somebody, tell them. Life's too short. I love all you. Have a good night.